The cream cheese in your fridge is probably not what you think it is. Dairy fat is one of the most expensive ingredients in food manufacturing. The moment someone figured out how to replace it with something cheaper while keeping the look and feel identical, the race was on. Traditional cream cheese needs four things: milk, cream, bacterial cultures, and time. The cultures acidify the dairy, protein set, fat builds a naturally firm structure. No additives required, but shortcuts are profitable. So the industry turned to stabilizing gums that thicken water and reconstruct the sensation of dairy fat without the cost. Here's the regulatory detail that enables it. Health Canada draws a legal line between cream cheese and cream cheese spread. One word, spread, shifts the rules. Higher permitted moisture, more stabilizers, lower minimum fat. The front label stays the same. The formula changes completely. Most consumers never notice. Most people assume cream cheese is simple. The industry is counting on that assumption. Today we point out the 5 brands exploiting that system on Canadian shelves, and the 3 that are actually doing it right, along with some ideas on how to put your cream cheese to the test. The 5 brands to reconsider. Number 5. No name. Loblaws. Under $2 for 250 grams. Hard to argue with, but flip that tub around. Modified milk ingredients, carob bean gum, xanthan gum, sometimes guar gum as well. Modified milk ingredients is not milk. It is a reconstituted dairy fraction rebuilt to perform like the real thing. Open yours right now. Warm ivory or flat paint chip white. That hyper white look is stabilizers. If it looks formulated rather than fermented, you have your answer. Number 4 is a bigger betrayal. This one wraps itself in the language of fresh, local, premium retail. Number 4, Farm Boy cream cheese. Farm Boy's promise is fresh, local, better than the big guys. You expect a cleaner label. Then you read it. Guar gum, carrageenan, locust bean gum. For anyone with inflammatory bowel conditions trying to avoid carrageenan, this premium product offers no advantage over the budget options. At the store, squeeze the tub. Stabilized products bounce back rubbery. Clean cream cheese stays dense. Next up, the brand that has defined the category in Canada for generations. Let's check if that trust is earned. Number 3, Philadelphia, Kraft Heinz Canada. Your mom bought it. Your grandmother made cheesecake with it. Here is where the spread distinction matters. The plain Philadelphia block, carob bean gum, natamycin, short, restrained. The spread tub most Canadians actually reach for. Carrageenan, guar gum, xanthan gum. 3 gums doing the work dairy fat used to do. The front declares fresh milk and real cream, both present. But the stabilizer framework built on top turns a leaner, wetter formula into something that feels richer than it is. Sensory test. Leave it at room temperature for 15 minutes, then run a knife through it. Real cream cheese gives way cleanly. Philadelphia springs back with a faint rubbery push. That pushback is the gum network. You have been reading it as texture. It is infrastructure. Number 2 is the one people buy specifically to be healthier. They are not. Number 2, Compliments cream cheese. Sobeys. Compliments is Sobeys' private label brand, and private label is where ingredient transparency goes to die. The label reads modified milk ingredients, cream, bacterial culture, salt, carob bean gum, xanthan gum, and preservatives. That is a standard industrial formulation, indistinguishable from the budget generics, dressed up in store-brand packaging that implies value without delivering simplicity. The deeper problem is sourcing. Sobeys contracts production to outside suppliers, and that supplier can change batch to batch without notice. You have no way of knowing who actually made what is in the tub. National brands protect their formulation consistency because their reputation depends on it. Private labels have no such obligation. What you see on the label today may not reflect what went into the product last month. If you cannot trace who made it, you cannot trust what is in it. Number 1 has the widest fall from grace. Number 1, PC, President's Choice. Cream cheese. President's Choice has spent decades positioning itself above the generics. Canadians trust it? And PC cream cheese repays that trust with modified milk ingredients, carob bean gum, and xanthan gum. A profile nearly identical to no name on the shelf below it, at a higher price. When no name uses stabilizers, no one is surprised. But PC is selling a quality story. Put that label next to Trey Stell at the same price point, the story falls apart. Before we move on, none of the brands on that list are selling you something dangerous. Every single one is fully approved by Health Canada and consumed by millions of Canadians without incident. What they are selling is a product engineered for shelf life and margin, not for ingredient simplicity. Those are different goals, and the difference shows up on the label. Put your brand to the test and count. 4 ingredients is the standard: milk, cream, salt, bacterial culture. 5, 6, 7, especially a run of gum names. And you are reading a formulated dairy product. Everything you need to know is printed on the back. Most people never look. Straight from the fridge onto your bread. Real cream cheese has resistance. You work slightly against the density. A heavily stabilized product gives way almost before the knife lands. That instant compliance is not creaminess. It is a high-moisture formula with no structural integrity of its own. Or drop a spoonful into a dry pan on the lowest heat. Do not stir it. Real cream cheese softens into a smooth, slightly shiny pool. Dairy fat releasing under warmth. A gum-heavy product resists, tightens, clumps. The stabilizers were built to hold structure. Under heat, they refuse to let go. The good brands. Number 1. Trey Stell Cream Cheese. Over 60 years making Italian-style cheese in Canada. When Trey Stelle launched their cream cheese in 2022, they committed to 4 ingredients: milk, cream, salt, bacterial culture. No gums, no natamycin, no modified milk ingredients. Open the pack and you will see natural moisture on top. Not a defect. That is, fermentation doing its job without a gum matrix to mask it. Widely available, often the same price as Philadelphia. No reason to choose craft when Trey Stell is on the same shelf. Number 2. Organic Meadow Cream Cheese. A certified organic dairy cooperative out of Guelph, Ontario. 4 ingredients: organic milk, salt, bacterial culture, microbial enzymes. No GMO feed, no synthetic pesticides, real pasture access. Organic Meadow is farmer-owned, which means the people setting the ingredient standards are the same people supplying the milk. Lighter and airier than stabilized products, as you'd expect with no gums. Availability varies. Check your nearest chain or natural retailer. Number 3. Lactantia. Original cream cheese. The practical pick, no hunting required. Lactantia sits right next to Philadelphia in almost every Canadian grocery store, often at the same price. Lactantia Original. Milk ingredients, bacterial culture, salt, locust bean gum. 1 stabilizer, no natamycin, no modified milk ingredients. Their rich and creamy spread goes further. Milk, cream, evaporated skim milk, salt, bacterial culture, no gum at all. Same shelf, same price. It has been there the whole time. Now go check your fridge if you have compliments, Philadelphia spread, or a PC cream cheese. Finish it, then replace it consciously. 4 ingredients: milk, cream, culture, salt. That product is on your grocery shelf today at the price you have already been paying for the inferior version. Share this with someone who eats cream cheese every day. Every cream cheese on that shelf has a label. The front is marketing, the back is the truth. You now know how to read both, and you know exactly which Canadian brands are worth your money and which ones are banking on the fact that you won't look.